Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
welcome, everyone, all of you, all the geeks, all the gamers, nerds, and players. Is Twitter entertainment? Well, is it good for anything? I don't know if there's some good from it. Not what people mostly use it for. Mostly people use it for bad. And something else I want to try on this channel again is like really, really hot topics that are hard to navigate through to get all differences of opinion in the comments section. If you want, we could cover this on tomorrow night live stream. Or actually tonight. Damn it, it's late. I should get to bed. So, what do I mean by this? Stuff that's trending. Talking about idiocracy. I got Terry Crews is in the news. Terry Crews is in the news. This man's opinion doesn't matter because he basically just gave a warning where he didn't say this is what it is. And this is controversial subject. I don't want to offend anyone on either side, but it's inevitable that someone is going to have an opinion that's not going to be going along with this. But I don't want people to fight in the comment section. I just want you to say, I think Black Lives Matter too. Do I say it all the time? No. Do I carry the hashtag? No. I don't want to here it's a difficult subject because I think black people have been treating unfairly. Do I think it's also can it be exaggerated upon? It's possible. Does the world still have the truth is always in the middle. You go to opposite extremes, the loudest rooms there's always, I think the truth is in the middle. A lot of the times that yes, there is a problem with the police, how they conduct themselves. Maybe some people have prejudices, but that's not just regulated to the police. That's all across the world. There's prejudice. It's not. I mean, I don't know if there ever will be a time when there isn't. I'm not justifying it, but the recent events, there's been a lot of the Black Lives Matter conversation, which is good. Conversation's great. But with his tweet, he's pretty much proved Terry Crews, because if you can't criticize it, then you are putting them if you can't criticize the movement because of recent events, then you are treating the movement special. And that's not equal, is it? It's not equal if this movement's so special because of recent unfortunate events that are horrendous that you can't even criticize the movement. So, unfortunately, because of the backlash from Terry Crews, it's proof that he's right. That in a way that are we treating it better than other movements because of horrendous recent events that you can't even criticize it. Because his point was, and I'll share. And hey, listen, it takes a lot to cover these type of conversations. I don't want anyone to leave. I know it's possible, but I'd prefer you to engage in a civil conversation in the comment section with me if you disagree on my take. I do think they matter. I think everyone matters, really. I don't personally like saying the all lives thing because I think that diminishes that other movement. But also if you subject to this movement too, and like bow and kneel to it, it also has the perception that you didn't. This is my. I don't have an issue with Black Lives Matter movement. I just have an issue with saying, like touting it, virtue signaling, like I didn't think that before. Like accepting this movement is putting me in a position where I didn't think that before. I think a lot of people before thought Black Lives Matter as well. There are unfortunately more than we realize that do not. So that's why. See, I'm doing my best to navigate it. Give me props for that. And I want to cover these type of topics too. Terry Crews. Because again, I'm not against Black Lives Matter movement. I'm not like virtue signaling, putting it everywhere, because me personally, I think they always mattered. And I don't believe me personally that I have treated anyone unfairly because of that. You know? So, but here's a black man's warning. It's not saying it's not saying it is this way now. It's a warning. Terry Crews faces backlash for comments regarding the BLM movement. The American actor and comedian wrote, "We must ensure that BLM matter doesn't morph into Black Lives Better." Many activists push back against this statement, suggesting that it misunderstands or distorts the meaning or purpose behind the movement. You to treat people like people in true equality, you should be able to criticize them too, and the movement itself, just like anything. Is it potentially a situation where you may now, because of, again, the horrendous recent events that really got this movement traction, rightfully so, there needs to be change there, that you might play softball for someone or elevate that person's opinion or stance just because they were not just because discrimination's horrible, because they were discriminated in the past, that you should elevate it, play softball, or even like agree with someone, even with they may potentially be wrong about an issue or subject. I'll tell you what, something that kind of you want realness. Oh boy, this might put me in a bad position. Hey, I don't. If you want, I know, because of issues with slavery and stuff in the past, that some like to say kings and queens, but when a non-black person says that and really says virtue signals, yeah, right, king or queen, it kind of irks me. I'm sorry. It's major virtue signaling. And a virtue signal or potentially white person really making about themselves, trying to elevate themselves to say how freaking woke they are. That irks me. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Do you get that too? Hey, this is a hard. I'll be real with you. This is a harder topic than I made the thumbnail, and then I started talking. I'm like, oh damn, this is real hot. I wanted to make this a short video too. So let's look at some of the. Let's look at the twits. The twits. We're so far from that bridge, Terry. Is in part a rallying cry and protest slogan to galvanize people into doing the justice work needed to derail the deaths, dehumanization, dehumanization and destruction of Black lives and that racism caused. Okay. All right. Actually, what's wrong with Jamil says, what's wrong with a better hashtag? Why not better Black safety, health, finance, education? I think what he was, the intention of Terry Crews is saying, don't push the scales the other way where they're not treated equally and they're treated better because of recent horrendous events. And that was a criticism. Maybe you don't agree with this. Hey, maybe you think I'm wrong. Maybe you think Terry's wrong. I want to hear from you. All right. Demanding equality is not supremacy. Okay. It has the potential. He's giving a warning. Oh my. Okay. I don't know if I want to go into all this. Okay. Because I'm already going past the 10. Oh, here's the do with Terry's phone. Oh, I'll throw it in the water. Okay. All right. It's an interesting conversation. I do believe they matter. I believe everyone matters. I do believe that Black people are discriminated even recently, and there's horrendous events with the police. I do not personally believe all police are like that. And who are you going to call if something goes wrong? Who are you going to call? It's just like everything. There's good and bad. Unfortunately, there's bad people all around the world. We all need to try to do better. Hashtag be better. That's what I agree. That's what I am all for, that hashtag. I do think they matter though, but I honestly, I don't foresee myself using that everywhere. Maybe I could be convinced otherwise. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section. And if you want me to cover more topics that put me out there like this, I'm kind of regretting, but I'm going to upload it anyway and hope for the best. Hope for everyone's best future. Idiocracy. I have to get that DVD. Yes, did I say DVD? And I collect Blu-rays. Yes, because it was never made on Blu-ray because of the strong themes of that comedy. I think he added to the conversation in a strong warning that we don't want the scales to just flip where you're treated special and not criticized, and that movement can't take criticism, which unfortunately they absolutely proved by making it trending, dunking on Terry Crews. That's my point. I'm interested with Terry Crews. I'm interested in what everyone has to say, including all the Black lives that matter, in the comments section. I want to know your thoughts. I'll see you later. Bye.